What I'm trying to say is there would be thousands of such small tier 3 cities where our brand can go.
You talked about zero waste. I know you just mentioned because that's something that I have studied otherwise also. So, I mean, how do you ensure it's zero waste?
After COVID, people are extremely health conscious. So, do you have options which is like, air fried vada pav? Because that is like.
Warm welcome to all of you. And I just want to welcome all of you to this insignificant event of ours with Mumbai Chai. Here we are going to discuss about the opportunity franchisee with Mumbai Chai. Yeah. So let's start with the introduction of Startup Lanes first. So our company, Startup Lanes, established in 2016 in the vibrant social ecosystem, empowering professionals and businesses. Our platform is founded on principles and efficiency and innovations, offering customized services to excel in today's competition environment. From connecting with quality vendors to accessing high caliber sales leads and securing startup fundings, we provide comprehensive support and success. Additionally, we offer investment perspectives, job opportunities, and marketplace for intellectual property transactions. Join us at Startup Lanes and become a part of dynamic community, enhancing your professions and business journey with our success at the forefront of our mission.
Hello everyone. So we would like to introduce Mr. Sanjeev, founder of Mumbai Chai, and Mr. Manoj, who is handling the franchisee work at Mumbai Chai. So thank you so much for presenting this opportunity to the community. So sir, you can now take over.
Thank you, Aarti. So good morning, very good morning. And thank you so much for joining in this particular session to understand the business opportunity. I will brief you about the opportunity that we have in hand, and also will give you a broad perspective of the business, okay, the possibilities and what we can do together. So once you have the conviction that yes, it is possible to build such a large business, then we will go one by one and go deep into the business model and discuss about it. Yeah, I hope that would be fine. So Mumbai Chai Cafe is a micro cafe which serves quality food and beverage with a very quick service and high standards of hygiene and in an affordable price, that is for value. So these are the USPs that we provide to our franchisees as well as to the end consumers through this particular, right? So, so this is owned and operated by Vachai Private Limited by we are four partners who have been into F&B industry since last 1 decade. We have built brands which are successful in its position as a market leader in the past, and we have been completely on customer needs, have been successful doing so. So currently, you might be knowing some of the brand. Currently, Mumbai Chai Cafe has got more than 90 outlets. Currently, while speaking, it has crossed 100 outlets. So ours is a Government of India recognized startup company. And in 2021, we started this company officially. Prior to that, we used to run a brand called Tea Trails Cafes, which was premium in it offering. During the COVID time, like any other industry, F&B industry also faced a lot of challenges. So as we, during the COVID time, we were struggling to meet the ends. We were trying to do something different which will help the business to sustain. That's when we realized that most of us were like very, very blessed. We could have sit at home and do jobs at home, online, work online, etc. But there were quite a lot of people who were on the ground, like police force, the municipal corporation guys, the vegetable vendors. There were a lot of essential services that has been identified. So all these guys were working throughout COVID, and they never had anything to eat and drink during that particular time, which are hygienic in nature, right, and affordable also even at that point in time. So we used to get calls from this police guys as well as municipal corporation guys to operate the outlet in such a manner that it fulfills all the COVID requirements, also supports the normal people on the ground. So we reworked our offerings, we reworked our price points, we almost did everything to reposition our business itself, and reposition in such a way that it practically focus on the middle class and or middle class population of India, which almost comprises of 60-70% of the population, right? So that is how we started. And in 2021 we formalized a company to run this particular brand. And in the first year of conceptualization itself, we have been awarded as Concept of the Year in the franchising fraternity. And in 2022, we have been one of the fastest growing franchise network in franchising industry. And of course, 23 also we continued our growth in the same manner, right? So this is practically because of couple of reasons. One, the total investment to start an outlet was the micro cafe concept was less than 10 lakh rupees. That is precisely like around 8 lakh rupees we can start a micro cafe. Secondly, the price points in which we run our outlet is 10 to 100 rupees. So in today's scenario, where will you get a menu price between 10 rupees to 100 rupees when you go out and eat something, right? So that was a complete thought process that we had. So when we were getting into this particular segment, there was certain brands who have already been established in chai segment. Okay, some you might have heard about Yevle Chai and some other chai brands from Maharashtra, Pune, and they were already established. But the difference between their model and our model, we wanted to make sure was they were running on a single product, business. They had only chai, and the average price point for those kind of models were very low. It was 10 rupees. And to get to a top line revenue of even 5,000 rupees a day, they will have to serve 500 customers, right? So that was the challenge that they always had. And they were, struggling to reach that point in every outlet. So there were outlets where they could make much better business, but most of the outlets were not able to reach those particular threshold where the outlet could have made some profit. So that is where we said this model is good, but instead of let the customer go out and eat somewhere else, why can't we make them eat our own food itself, so that our APB also increases? You always know when we go for a chai, we eat something else also along with it, right? So from that perspective, हमें ऐसा लगा कि ठीक है, एक APB बढ़ाने के लिए हमारा माइक्रो कैफे का कंसेप्ट होना चाहिए. ये माइक्रो कैफे का कंसेप्ट जो है, it is not so familiar in India. The concept of micro cafe is basically, if you know Starbucks, I'm stupid to ask you that question. Starbucks is considered to be a premium brand across India, right? But when you go to western part of the world, New York or any European cities, Starbucks is actually a very normal brand. It is a middle class brand, and it operates out of 200-300 square feet of area. So they call that particular format as micro cafe. They serve everything like a cafe, but they don't let you sit and spend time there. They don't have any swanky place to spend time. It is more of a takeaway counter or very basic sitting arrangements where you can sit for some time, consume their products, and then move on. So that is the micro cafe concept. We thought we will adapt, and we will run that concept around our own beverage, not coffee. It is chai. The kind of consumption chai has is almost 30 times of coffee in India. So that is where we thought we will drive this business through that particular product, and also will bring in lot of other Mumbai street food items, so that it becomes very novelty factor when you go out of Maharashtra or any other part of India for that matter, because Mumbai street foods are very famous and people are very eager to look at the menu when it comes from Mumbai. So we have been awarded for this kind of thoughts, and our mission is very simple. We want to serve our customers the items in our menu with fresh and high quality ingredients in a very hygienic condition at an affordable price. So whatever the challenges that a customer face when they go out to eat an affordable priced product, that everything needs to be taken care of. That is the only thought process that we had, and our vision is to build more than 1,000 outlets by end of this decade. And we are already on that path. We already have crossed 100, and we are now getting into the next stage of growth and planning, and that is why we are here to discuss that opportunity. Currently, we are 90 plus outlets opened in last 12 months, presence in 40 cities, 15 states covered, plan to start another 120 plus outlets in more than 50 cities planned in next 12 months. MOU signed up with IOCL for outlets in their petrol pumps across India. This is a very significant milestone that we have. IOCL looking at our concept, our price points, have signed an MOU with us to open Mumbai Chai franchisee in all their 30,000 petrol pumps across India. They have told us to choose your petrol pump and start your outlets, because what they have been observing in the last couple of years is that their petrol and diesel consumptions are slowly reducing, and instead CNG and EV requirements are increasing. That means the rest time for any vehicle at a particular petrol pump is increasing, and for that matter they want to have engagement points for their passengers, the customers, whether it is ladies or whether it is kids, whether it is gents, driver. So they are trying to bring in a lot of customer engagement points in all their petrol pumps. So they are picking and choosing brands which can be very attractive for consumers to look at. So we have been selected as one of the partners. We are already a profitable company and a funded company. So our Mumbai Chai Cafe is a high street format. It's a small format, 200 to 250 square feet. Our operations are very simple, quick and simple operation, less manpower, less operational cost. There is no chef required, chef-free model. The challenges that the operation faces because of the chef's availability has been experienced personally by us. So we have taken out that proposition from the business itself. Hub and spoke model ensures simple operation, standardization, consistency, and zero wastage. And we bring in different channels of revenue. It is through customer walk-in or to take away local deliveries. Then we help franchisees to subscribe with corporates around. Then online business through Swiggy, Zomato. And of course, we also have a line of merchandising items, different flavors of tea, which also gets them good margins. Menu range. Menu is broadly priced at affordable rates as per market condition. Unique Mumbai food beverage will give you novelty to our offering. So there are different types of chais from Maharashtra and across India. There are different types of tea, chai and tea differences, chais with milk, teas without milk. Then there are a couple of different coffee flavors for coffee lovers. We don't want to miss out any coffee lovers also, because there is no chai. I mean, there is no coffee in our menu. Sometimes the coffee lover becomes a decision maker, and we lose customers. So we don't want that to happen. Then there are finger food available. Then there is a Mumbai special menu available in that whole segment in the whole menu. Then to attract youngsters, college going youngsters, we have got different types of fast food menu also available, which are much cheaper than our international competitors. For example, college going guys loves to have burger and fries combos, and they get it less than half price in our outlets, because of which our outlets near the college area are crowded with college guys. So menu comprises of 100 plus popular items curated based on the famous street foods of Mumbai and Maharashtra. These items are pocket friendly in pricing, are easy to operate, and doesn't need any chef to operate cafe kitchen. So this is how our menu has been designed, and it is a very attractive proposition for the consumers to come in, and because of the price points, because of the value for money proposition that the customer gets. The challenge of getting customer to the outlet doesn't exist. Once customer comes in, then it all becomes the franchisee's responsibility to upsell. So there are so many items in our menu to upsell. Showcasing the loose winner products, the franchisee has the opportunity to upsell and increase the average per billing cost. If somebody is spending 10 rupees in that chai brand, single product brand, he can come and spend 10 plus 20, 30 rupees on a normal order. And then there are ways to upgrade the customers. Like, McDonald's, you wouldn't have had any burger for less than 150 rupees, though they advertise that the burger is available for 34 rupees. So similarly, there are opportunities to upsell a product, cross-sell a product when customer walks in. The actual challenge always have been how to attract customers. So that is what we have been sorting out, and we easily attract 200 to 350 customers every day to our outlets. So here the opportunity, as we have been discussing, there is a next level of growth plan which we have planned. There is a huge potential for this particular format across India, because our India is actually comprises of middle class and lower middle class people. Almost 60 to 70% of the population is affordable in nature. Even otherwise, even affordable, even the niche also is very price sensitive, right? India is a price sensitive market. So that is where our brand plays a major role, or I would say the potential for our brand is pretty high. And we have done a detailed market survey of each and every territory across India. In this presentation, I am not going deep into each and every region and showing off, but we have got separate reports available. Once we finish up this presentation, you can reach back to StartupLanes and discuss with them. Then we can have one-to-one session to take this territory-wise discussion as well, right? So this is the executive summary. As I said, India has a very big potential of almost 1800 to 2000 outlets in next 3 to 5 years, right? So authentic experience, we as Indians appreciate authentic flavors and traditional culture, right? Whether it is, so number one is authentic experience. We as Indians, we like authenticity. We like something from a specific specific region, like Hyderabadi biryani or Delhi ke kulche chole kulche, South ke idli dosa. So these are the authentic stuff. Similarly, Mumbai street foods, Mumbai ka vada pav, Mumbai ka pav bhaji, misal pav, all these stuffs are very authentic in nature. And secondly, our affordable pricing. Our pricing aligns well with India's value-conscious customer base, offering quality refreshment at accessible price. And our compact format is basically a very optimized format, I would say. When we started our first outlet of this kind, we spend almost 12 to 14 lakhs to start up an outlet. But over a period of time, we optimized all our operations, equipments, the layouts, and in today's scenario, it is coming to around 8 lakh rupees, right? So we have been continuously in value engineering. How do we improve our offering to customers, the franchisees as well? How do we keep their investment as low as possible? So these are the objectives that we carry internally. This is purely coming from our experience of franchising since last 20-25 years. So the next one is franchise opportunity. This model, as I said, is very interesting, and it can be a turnkey solution to start your own business. If you have that appetite to make it bigger than a single outlet, then the master franchisee can be a solution for your appetite, right? Business appetite, I would say. That is the advantage of starting this thing. So we have had a detailed study of the territories. This report, the detailed report has even when we say Kerala, then preferred city Trivandrum and Kochi. That is where from we want our master franchisee to be in, because from Trivandrum they can take care of the southern Kerala, and from Kochi they can take care of the northern Kerala. So that is how the plan is. And 100 outlets in Kerala means how many outlets in Trivandrum? In Trivandrum, which are the locations where this 10 or 20 outlets can be put? So that much of detailing has been done. So for example, in UP, each and every city has been mapped. Report says which are the location where this outlet can come based on the targeted customers that we have. And it is just a matter of going to that location and identify good property. Of course, that kind of a analysis we can't do, but once we identify a location, then we can go down the ground and identify a property and put up an outlet. So if the location is good, if the quality of the food is good, taste is good, the business is a success. That is what our understanding, that is what we have been experiencing so far.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, like for example, you said, Mumbai. I'm also from Mumbai. So Mumbai has its vada pav and this and that. And there was this recent lady, vada pav lady, who is coming on the Big Boss also. And her, where she really shined was getting vada pav to Delhi. Like bringing flavor of one place. For example, we also enjoy eating idli dosa and everything, but sir, when you're opening in a new place, okay, let's say north, and I'm bringing south flavor, so you said you have a no chef models, and how does that work? Because it's not belonging to the region or the landscape. Then how do you have first, do you focus on the food that is available in the region, or because that can be sometimes counterintuitive? How does it work, like across cities and with the food segment? That's my question.
Yeah. So I mentioned about authenticity, right? There are many brands which operates with certain region-based product in other cities. Like as you rightly said, the lady from Delhi. I'm not so sure whether she is from Mumbai. I think she's from Delhi only, but selling vada pav. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the point is here, what we are doing is we are preparing everything in Maharashtra only, right? When we are saying vada pav, the vada is going to be prepared in Maharashtra only. So the authenticity we are not going to leave. The recipe, the ingredients, specific mixtures of masalas, all those stuffs are not either available in certain parts of India, or else they don't know how to make it, right? So from that perspective, we are making it in Maharashtra, and then it has been transported to respective outlets through frozen.
So what is the shelf life in that case, sir?
Yeah, the frozen format is what I spoke about. So in frozen format, if you are able to maintain the temperature end to end, that is at least at -18, it can go up to 9 months. If you are able to maintain it -32 or so, which are normally maintained in cold storages, cold rooms, then it can even go to 24 months.
And what is the turnaround time for these frozen stuff? I mean, is it supplied monthly, weekly? What is, or
It is
based on
monthly.
sellout?
It is done on monthly basis. Once you complete your couple of months cycle, you will get to know the sales figures, how much you want to store and all that. So
then it can be on sellout basis.
Absolutely.
Okay,
So yeah. So it has to be what I would say, logistically viable and commercially also viable for all the parties involved. Whether you are a master franchisee, whether I am a franchisor or a franchisee, all people needs to have a viability from that perspective.
Absolutely.
So we have to plan. When we plan and do it, it is very simple to operate, and it is profitable also.
Sir, in your previous slide, Maharashtra is not there. So could you share figures of Maharashtra? What is the potential?
And even MP is not there.
Madhya Pradesh and Orissa, we already have master franchisees appointed. That is why we have not mentioned it. So as I mentioned, total estimated outlets across India is around 1,800 to 2,000 outlets. And this is possible within next 5 to 7 years, right? So this is what we are looking at. And as I mentioned, the business people, entrepreneurs like you, will have different levels of appetite. So I'm looking at people who are not stuck with one or two outlets, couple of multiple outlets, but want to build a business around a brand, want to explore all the aspects of business through this brand. I'm looking at for them because if I have to expand my network to another state or city, I could have gone through a regional office of my own and put a sales manager there, a support manager there, and operated through that. When I do that, what I lose is the ownership, right? So I don't see ownership coming out of my managers when I operate through company operated office. But rather, when I appoint a master franchisee, he himself is a CEO of that territory, and he directly speaks to me for any challenges that he has. Right? He has that ownership of that business, and he drives that business sitting there. So that is how the whole scenario changes. That gives a lot of positivity to the organization, the lot of potential to the organization. The whole drive becomes multifold. That's what I'm looking at. That is what I'm looking at a franchisee, master franchisee, rather, I would say. So just to clarify the roles and responsibility of MF, I will just go through that. Number one, business development, then franchisee recruitment, marketing and promotion, sales revenue generation, operation management, training and development, stockist and distributor of raw materials. Then, of course, the customer relationship management, your own business financials you need to manage. We will guide you on all this aspect and to fulfill all the compliances and legal matters, because we do a very clean business always, right? So these are the roles and responsibility of MF. When you look at this particular roles and responsibility, you would have understood that it is nothing but the replica of what the franchisor does in his own territory, or he would have done when he goes to a new territory, right? That's how the roles and responsibility of master franchisee has been decided. We have not taken out anything from their kitty. We are extending this particular profile as an extended arm for the brand, right? What is from our side? We will help you to price the menu, right? Our prices for outlets in high streets are very pocket friendly. It is decided based on high footfall that we observe. We shall look at our menu prices considering the footfalls expected in the area, the competition around, so that revenue generated is justified of investment, return of investment. So we do slight price calibration, I would say, price calibration. So madam from Mumbai would know that people residing in Bandra have more purchasing power than people residing in say Thane, right? So there are some sort of price calibration that we do, but more or less it doesn't affect the positioning of the brand, right? Second is staff. So our SOP offers chef-less operation of the outlet to franchisees. We can run our cafe with the help of unskilled staff or freshers, right? So unskilled staff means even during COVID time, I was talking about we were struggling during the COVID time to sustain our business. We actually were getting staff, courier boys. They're complete job. They were jobless, and most of the other state workers have gone back to other states, UP, Bihar. Lot of floating population comes to Mumbai, right? So they have gone back to their respective states, and I was recruiting courier staff, motor mechanic, and I was training them for 3-4 days, and they were able to operate. So that is how the whole SOP has been devised, right? So franchisor and master franchisee will help franchisee to recruit staff by advertising online and share CVs for their recruitment. Getting the staff is very simple, because getting skilled labor is challenging. Getting unskilled labor, even freshers, there are so many college pass out guys who want to work, and if they are willing to work, we are ready to train. So we offer exclusive training for master franchisee staff, operational training initially, and further master franchisee can easily train the franchisees down the line. Like operations is very simple operation. The last mile preparation, what we call it, when we are in the kitchen, I generally don't go to my kitchen at my house, but in my outlet, I got no hesitation to go, because the operation is so simple. If you have to eat vada pav, I just need to pick a vada and fry it, and the electrical fryer has got timer and temperature to be set. That is possible. So even an idiot like me, who is novice in cooking, can cook. So that is the simplest operational procedures that we have. So our kitchen operates in LPG, induction, electrical. So there is no limitation to places where we can go. There will be some limitation in open flame kitchen in some places, like in IOCL we cannot use LPG. We have to go by induction only. Open electrical not allowed. So we have developed such different SOPs for our operation to flourish. And supplies, brand will supply most of the raw materials, finished items required to serve the items in the menu to the MF. MF will further distribute. MF will make margins out of this distribution. And the only few items that we ask the franchisee to arrange is certain highly perishable items like milk, some bakery items, vegetables, etc. So otherwise we will supply most of the items to the franchisee, and there where we will make our small margin. This is a high volume, low margin business. The margins, in absolute values, it can be mind boggling. So this particular model, coming to the commercial, this particular model, I would say is a zero master franchisee model. We don't charge any master franchisee fee. But what we want, if you are convinced with this concept, and if you believe that you can join hands with me to build this brand, build this network, I want commitments, right? I am going to invest my time, my energy, my money to develop you as a master franchisee, to help you to establish your business. I want commitment. In business, commitment means money, right? So there is a revenue sharing. The franchisee fee is 50-50. In raw material, master franchisees get 5% to 8% margin on the supplies that they make. And to become a master franchisee of any territory, as per the potential, there is a minimum guarantee that you need to commit. I will open n number of outlets in certain period of time. So that is a commitment that you need to make. And 50% of the 50% of the franchisee fee you need to remit with us for that particular commitment. So this is what the model is. There is no extra charges. So what I would say, for example, for a calculation purpose, if I say, you say in next 1 year, I will put up 20 outlets. So 20 outlets means the total amount that we will collect from franchisees will be 60 lakh rupees, right? So it is a 50-50 sharing. You and the franchisor will share equally, and that 30 lakhs is what you will remit with us as a minimum guarantee. And once you put up 10 outlets, you already would have recovered your 30 lakhs. And when you complete your 20 outlets, you would have had another 30 lakhs with you. So you invest 30 lakhs and you take back 60 lakhs, right? So that is 100% profit on your investment. So if you are able to commit and if you are able to deliver, then the return of investment can be as high as 100% within a year's time. So I want people who have got fire and appetite to make it big, not limiting themselves for any single outlet. So the investment proposition here for a master franchisee itself is so interesting. One master franchisee cost could be the cost of one franchisee outlet for many of the brands. You take any MBA chai wala, chai sutta bar, a single outlet will cost you 25-30 lakhs. Whereas here you are getting an opportunity to run your territory, a state. That's what I'm looking at. So that is what the investment proposal. So that's what the whole line of investment that we have, starting from consumer to franchisee to master franchise to franchisor. So we are able to develop such kind of models because, as I mentioned earlier, you might have heard about EuroKids preschools. That was founded by one of my partner, Mr. Uday Mathur, and it has grown to such a large network of franchisees, more than 1,200 outlets, 1,200 franchisee kindergartens across India. They have got now 32 K-12 schools. We then started T-Trails. At the time of COVID, we had 52 outlets, and this particular brand has got more than 100 outlets now. Now we are going to get into the next level of expansion, and the investment for master franchisee is also very lucrative. The return of investment is very lucrative. The kind of business organization that you can build, the learnings of the business that you can achieve is immense. That's all from my end.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sanjeev. Thank you for sharing the details. And now we are going to open the forum for question answers. So we would like to request all the participants to raise their hand. If they have any questions, we'll take the questions one by one.
Sanjeev, I have a question.
Yes.
Now we are into different kind of businesses, and this is a new territory for us.
Okay.
And given my personal situation, there are two states that are close to me in terms of I know the territory, and I have lived there, or I'm living there, or I have relatives, so I know I have a network.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but the entire state is not known to me. For example, in Maharashtra, Mumbai, Pune, Nasik, these are places where I'm comfortable in terms of my network. But I'm limited to rest of the Maharashtra. I don't know the interior, Sangli and all. I would not know. Similarly, UP is a state where I am aware of a few, areas where I know potential is high. Varanasi, Agra, these places I know potential is high, but I don't know the rest of the states. So, do you, as the brand, help us understand the potential of either of these two states and advise that okay, you can be a master franchisee of Maharashtra, or UP has more potential, go to UP. Is there that kind of support that you also provide to us?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I am targeting the whole India, right? I also don't know the whole India, but it's okay. No issues. In business, it is not entirely necessary to know your state or know the territory completely. As I mentioned, we have had a detailed market survey of each and every state, and which city which are potential. Practically, there is not even one single city which is not potential. I will tell you our experience. Anybody had heard about a place called Arsikere?
I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Anybody knows where Arsikere is?
Yes, Karnataka. It's in Karnataka.
Absolutely. But I never knew. Because one fine day we got a call from one of those gentlemen there who was doing grocery business. He called us and said, I tasted your products in Mysore, so I want to open up one in Arsikere. I said, where? Arsikere. So I googled it, where is it? So I got to know this is in Karnataka, and this is slightly 30 kilometers away from a place called Hassan. right? But the population is around 40,000. So this is a tier 3 city. And there he started the business. We were reluctant, we were not so sure, but he was adamant. He's saying, sir, I will make your brand like McDonald's in my village. And he did that. In that 35-40,000 population, he operates his outlet like a McDonald's. For them, Mumbai Chai is McDonald's because they are completely not privileged to have any brand in those places. So what I'm trying to say is there would be thousands of such small tier 3 cities where our brand can go. The investment is as low as what is possible in today's scenario. If somebody wants to start a F&B business, they will easily spend 6-7 lakhs anyways, right? And plus the price points in which we sell, and his daily business is around 12 to 15,000 rupees in that small village. So
So,
we have that kind of a analysis done on each and every possible cities. What is the potential for that particular city, in which all location in that particular city can be can have a Mumbai Chai outlet. So that level of information or intelligence we have. And plus, once you start your journey with us, we both of us will be together on this, right? If, as I said, if I would have been had put up my zonal office in that particular territory, I just cannot sit on my back and relax, right? I have to be with my team there and work with them. Here, additionally, what I would be getting is that ownership from the master franchisee. He's an investor, he's a business owner, and he will have that ownership to drive the business that he is invested in. And he will drive that to the extent that he would like to recover the investment that he has done. So that is what my intention is. That is the whole plan of action for me. So we will work together. It doesn't matter if you don't know the territory completely. So on the journey we will together, we will find out. That is absolutely not a problem. Nowadays the world has become very small through digital media and through other aspects. The world has become so small. If you don't, I mean, how did that guy in Arsikeri contact me on my personal mobile? I mean, he found me and he called me and spoke to me. That's it.
My name is Saurabh. I just wanted to know, as a master franchisor, what business, if I have to develop the business, so what kind of support, I'm going to get from your side? Like, I can work, but, to sell the product or to get the customers, like to make the franchisors, you have to give some amount of commitment down the line to the people. Down the line guarantee. People needs guarantee nowadays. It's a very competitive market. So what kind of support I'm going to get even after taking the MF? Thank you.
What kind of support that you expect?
Okay, it's a MACD. If I talk about MACD and Pizza Hut, and they're all well established. I need to explain to people. I can only be available at the site. I can hire the manpower to develop the market. But at the end of the day, to sell the product, you need some amount of commitment to the franchisee or commitment to the customer at the end of the cycle.
The responsibility actually flows top to bottom as well as bottom to top, both ways. So when we expect the franchisee to operate efficiently, we also need to support the franchisee, so as we need to support master franchisee also. From our side, we will be guiding you in all aspects, starting from how do we franchise, how do we acquire new franchises, how do we develop our new franchisee network, how do we help them to build their business, franchisee build their business. As I mentioned, our menu is a very strong tool to attract customers because of its price points. So once the customer walks in, which is the scenario, most of the brand struggles to get the customer walk in our case it is not the case. That challenge is absolutely not there because we are able to promote our lose winners are, they lose their margin to win customers. lose winners and attract customers. But the challenge that we have is, once you have customer in front of you, how do you increase your APB, average per billing?
No,
How do you sell
sir,
more? So
my
those kind of
question
trainings,
is that
I'm coming to that. So those kind of trainings that we can impart, and we have made everything simple for the franchisee. So what we would be supporting Master Franchisee is with those kind of trainings, so that you have been upgraded to a level where we are at currently as an organization, right? In all aspects, whether it is franchising, whether it is support, whether it is training, we will ensure that you are equipped to impart those deliverables to the franchisee the way we could have done from our side.
Sanjeev ji, I have a question. I had even put it in the chat. Shrestha here from Mumbai. So, for example, you said right, South Bombay, or there is a growing population, or if I see, I myself am in the digital media domain, and I'm actually an analyst and data scientist. So, I have seen that there is a growing trend in the millennial Gen Z sector, like eating healthier, or they'll have that one slice pizza with the coffee in Delhi. Or I have been to these places for my own this so air fryer is a new thing. So for example, vada pav, I also love vada pav, but right now, given after COVID, people are extremely health conscious. So do you have options which is like air fried vada pav, because that is like the new marketing thing, and because we are not only offering you your local delicacies, but it is also healthy. Do you incorporate such options in your model?
Yeah. So we have an outlet in Wipro since you are from Mumbai, Wipro in Airoli. We have this air fryer items there. They also wanted us to serve healthy items. So it sounds bit weird. Vada pav, air fried vada pav, healthy vada pav. But yes,
Yeah.
those options are there.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but believe me, fried vada pav is much better than air.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just saying the new
Those
health
options are,
conscious.
options are there. It's
Uh,
much more easier to do it. I mean, it's a part of the process, right? So what we
mhm.
need to do is just need to introduce an air fryer into the,
No, I'm just sir asking possible है कि नहीं, because some brands are like नहीं, ये ingredient है तो यही ingredient है, यही मसाला है. Like how supply demand is sometimes changing, and it's not possible also. Many factors are there. So it's just I'm looking at the flexibility. And sir, if I'm getting first time into this segment, you said okay for like 50-50 thing. Can you little bit elaborate on that, so I can take a decision and like come forward and contact you? Yeah.
So so as I mentioned, master franchisees, when they invest money which can be recovered quickly from the business, they not only come in with their own jest, but also the ownership, right? So we are ready to share our revenue. That's what we are doing, right? Whether it is from the franchisee fee that we earn from the franchisees, or the margins that we make from the supplies that we make, we are ready to share certain percentages to the master franchisee. So 50-50 is what, for an example, I illustrated one simple calculation. For example, if we agree that you will put up 20 outlets in next 1 year, I'm just putting it for the sake of calculation, 20 outlets in next 1 year, the total franchisee fee that will be collected from the franchisees will be 60 lakhs. That is 20 into 3 lakhs, right? 60 lakhs. Now, what is the commitment now? Since you make that commitment of 20 outlets in next 1 year, the minimum guarantee is that company's franchises share of 50%, you should remit with the brand. That is 1.5 lakhs into 20 divided by 50%. That is into 50%, that is 30 lakhs. So your minimum guarantee will be 30 lakhs with the franchisor, and then you will start working on the market to put up these outlets. Once you put up these outlets, you will start collecting 3 lakh rupees franchisee fee from the franchisees. So by appointing 10 outlets, 10 into 3, 30 lakhs. So that 30 lakhs that you have invested with us will already been recovered from that itself. Got my point? So by putting up 20 outlets, you actually will earn 60 lakhs, out of which 30 lakhs is already paid to me. So 30 lakhs will be yours. So by putting 30 lakhs, you are actually earning 60 lakhs. That is 100% returns.
Okay, sir.
Sanjay, Anuj here.
Yeah.
So I have a few questions. Maybe I don't know whether you want to take it one by one or so. Anyway, I'll share the question and probably you answer it immediately or maybe after taking all the questions. So first one is I did not see Maharashtra and Goa in the list. I am assuming you already have master franchisee in Maharashtra and Goa. Is that the reason?
No, Maharashtra, I have not decided because we are based out of Bombay.
Okay.
And Goa, I might have missed out, but Goa is there, open for the time being, but we are already in discussion with somebody.
Okay.
But that is not yet finalized. If somebody come and finalize it much earlier than the other person, we can look into it.
So on the lighter side, I thought it's not there because people don't drink tea; they only drink beer and wine.
No. No. I mean,
No,
that
just
happens
kidding.
only in the evening.
Yeah, a couple of more questions. So you have already done the research, right, across India. So are there specific states where there is a higher consumption of tea compared to other states? I mean, would that be a good thing to look at? Or
See, it has always been West.
okay.
Maharashtra and Gujarat is a high consumption high consumption pattern that is shown.
Okay.
But when it comes to organized sector, it is North and South.
Mm-hmm.
So in West it is more of a unorganized segment.
Mm-hmm.
It is challenging to organize to a large extent, but even if you are able to organize 1-2%, that itself will be a gold mine.
Okay.
So the chai business in India is 35,000 crore a year.
Mm-hmm.
And it is organized sector. So people don't have any ways to measure the unorganized sector. Now it is getting, because of the UPI, people are able to make some better assessment, but that is 35,000 crore.
Okay. Next question is on the actual menu item. So I mean, vada pav is vada pav, right? So there's nothing that we need to really. And you also mentioned in one of the questions that was asked earlier.
Absolutely.
But in terms of the ingredients, I mean, have you done anything on your own, or is it still the same street food test and ingredients that you use?
We try to keep as authentic as possible, but of course, we add some IP into it so that it is not copied.
Right, that was my point. Yeah. So that's probably.
So for a consumer, it is authentic, but when it comes to somebody try to copy it, they cannot.
Okay.
It will not give the taste. Yeah.
And then any incentive for the not the master franchise, but franchisees to promote more women or more youth? So I mean, I'm just asking. Although I am not saying that it needs to be done, but are you like promoting more women youth?
Those are practically, yeah. So it is in franchising segment, there are 3 industries where women entrepreneurs are more interested. One is education sector. Second one is saloons and beauty and that is. The third one is F&B. Right. When it comes to cafe, they are more inclined towards running a cafe. That is always there. Of course, those are regular promotional campaigns that we run to attract more franchisees of those.
Fine. And one last question. Sorry, I took so many questions. You talked about zero waste. I know you just mentioned because that's something that I study otherwise also. So, I mean, how do you ensure it's zero waste? If you can.
So, zero waste means items that we supply has got long shelf life. You have got time to plan yourself.
Okay.
So you don't really will be in a hurry to sell it off, or you will have enough time to plan well in advance. It is not that of course milk, bread, vegetables, these are the few highly perishable items that can go wrong, but whatever we supply.
Please speaking here, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure sir.
Yeah, see, actually I just wanted to know how feasible is this business if I want to start this in Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah. I'm in Eindhoven,
Okay.
which is the birthplace of Philips and ASML kind of companies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can start, sir. I mean, I would say.
How feasible is that?
Yeah.
Like, is it really feasible? Because getting those authentic ingredients and all those stuff, I don't know how to really. I at this point I don't know how to get it from India or something like that.
We will figure it out. See, we already have discussed certain logistics for Middle East as well as Philippines. So there are certain talks going on for outlets in Middle East, that is UAE, Qatar, Oman, and Philippines. So we already have figured it out. I'm not so sure about Netherlands. What kind of consignments that goes? Is there any cold storage items that goes from India to Netherlands?
There is there are vegetables and fruits that comes from India for sure.
Then we can identify, not an issue. We
Yeah,
can
but yeah, the main thing here is first we need to draw up a business plan. So we have to start a little bit different from what you do in India, because India it's already established and everything is available there, and you can get it within few hours from one place to other place. So here it's a different strategy actually, and also we need to find out whether with respect to demographics and other stuff, we need to understand how exactly this can take off, because the kind of the kind of target audience are different. Yeah, there are some there are very high Indian population here for sure. I know that, but when we target all the ethnic background, not just Indian. So in that aspect, how exactly this will take off and what exactly we have to fine tune. Might be some of the views I can give, knowing the Europeans a little bit, not that extent, because I also I'm here only for past couple of years. So I just wanted to understand so many things which can be customized or which needs to be tinkered according to this particular community.
Sure, sir. So I believe half of the job is already been done, because what I realized while working for the certain countries that I mentioned, India is different. As you rightly said, India is different. For a simple reason, these countries don't even have high fat percentage milk available. So we have reworked on the recipe itself to cater to this kind of requirements. So certain learnings are already there. We already have worked because we have interest going in international as well. Certain, of course, as a country, Netherlands, how the Indian diaspora is available, or what are the tourist spots, because Indians are the maximum tourists in every country that we go. So identify the tourist place. So those are the places where we can operate our, because my personal experience, I went to Singapore with my family. We struggled to have a cup of chai. So so that was an experience. So even that day I thought it's a good place to open a Mumbai chai there. So that's how it is. So yes, so we can explore. So we will be in touch. You can speak to Aarti. We will be in touch. We'll work out and see how we can proceed. No issues.
Yeah, basically
Sir, you said that you said that you are from Mumbai. I am also from Mumbai. So for Mumbai, you have already decided not to give the MF, or you have decided to go for yourself, or can we do something bigger?
We can do that. We can do that. I mean, I'm not decided whether we should not go for MF or we should go for MF. MF is a very critical decision for me. So it's like a marriage, and when we believe in marriage, we believe in celebrating 50 years of marriage. So I want to be very sure about choosing the partner. It has always been that way in my case. So we can explore, we can think, we can see how we can take it forward. I've got no reservation as such. Yeah, so we can discuss on that and see. No issues.
Thank you.
Can you
Hello.
share this presentation?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Gautam this side.
Can you share the presentation with us?
Aarti will do that.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
got a
I have shared
specific,
my contact details over the chat. Please
Yeah.
connect with me over WhatsApp or call on the same number. I'll share the further details and connect you further.
so I would suggest you to
Okay.
specific the territory that you are looking at, so that I can send you the specific territory based presentation, so that you understand that that perspective.
No, myself, I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah,
whether you have
Netherlands.
fine-tuned for Netherlands. Yeah.
The chai wala business. Oh, I want to know about other details which are in the Bangalore. You have any other outlets that already started in Bangalore?
Yeah, we already have one. We have in Hennur, another one we have got in Andrahalli, third
Belandur.
one in Belandur.
Mm-hmm.
We have got a few outlets which have come up recently in Bangalore.
Okay. And also, when we started startup for the first time, so what you told is the duration of the 5 years. Tell me about that, sir.
Pardon?
About the details, what the tenure for the 5 years. I did not understand about that. Kindly.
Tenure.
Yeah, tenure 5 years.
So the agreement is for 5 years.
First
5 years. Yeah,
once we start, it will be till 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the 3 lakhs plus 18% GST.
Yeah.
But to start up the franchisee.
Franchisee fee. Yeah.
Franchisee fee.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that's all, sir. I need to check out that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Gautam this side, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, any plans for West Bengal? Have you thought or have you spoken to somebody?
Pardon? Couldn't get you, sir.
For West Bengal, have you spoken to any master franchisee or franchisees in West Bengal?
No, sir. We have not yet.
So basically, towns we are looking at West Bengal I saw is Kolkata, Shiliguri, and Asansol.
So these are the major towns. It's a synopsis. We have got a much deeper presentation available for West Bengal.
For West Bengal, can you have you done any survey for town called Bardhaman, the district headquarters?
Mm-hmm.
If you would be kind enough to share that.
Sure. We will do that. Please be in touch with Aarti. I will share the West Bengal presentation also separately, which will give you much better insight into the project from West Bengal perspective.
Another thing is that, sir, any specific size of the outlet?
So practically, we want minimum 200 to 250 square feet. So whatever, what I would say, whatever estimate of investment that we have calculated is for a 200 to 250 square feet. If you get a larger space, then I will not say proportionally, but to some extent the investment will change, because even if it is 300, 350 square feet, you are not going to proportionally invest, but the extra chairs or extra tables can be put. So certain level of investment will go high.
Thirdly, the thing is that in West Bengal, see, the people know about vada pav and everything. Who have been to Mumbai or Western India, they are tasted food. But getting a chef or that kind of person here in make the standard according to your norm would be a little bit difficult. So in that case, what help can you impart to me?
What exact challenge is the challenge that you mentioned? I am still
type of the end result, end taste.
okay.
Because a person eating vada pav in West Bengal and Kolkata or Bardhaman cannot match up to the levels which you are catering in Mumbai.
That is why we are delivering it Mumbai, sir. Delivering it from Mumbai.
So we are going to deliver it from Mumbai.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that authenticity is what we are ensuring.
Yeah, authenticity is the main thing. Kindly be kind enough to share the West Bengal presentation with Aarti, please.
Sure. Yeah, Aarti has mentioned her mobile number below in our chat. So all of you can pick up the number or speak to her. I'll share it with her. She will coordinate with you.
Okay. Thanks, sir. Thanks.
If I can come in here, Sanjeev, Mangesh here.
Hi.
See, this what kind of break-even have you seen in past? Okay, for whatever 100 franchises you had, for the franchisee operators, to break even for the investment that they have made of 8 lakhs. The period to make it profitable. I'm not saying recovery payback. I'm saying breaking even, at least making it profitable. So how many months do you think that they can make it profitable in? How many months?
When we select franchisee and the franchisee outlet, certain desirable factors are there. Like franchisee should be committing himself to the business.
Right.
The location should be good. Rest of the stuff that we ensure that we supply good quality product. We are pricing it in such a way the franchisee makes money, right? All those. So what we have observed, there are franchisees who have recovered their money in 5 to 6 months. And there are franchisees who are still recovering even after 15 months. So we always insist franchisees to involve themselves in the business. So what we are doing is we are making this business, the franchisee business, transferable as well as shiftable. Most of the franchisee models, franchisee brands, they charge franchisees for if they want to transfer it or if they want to shift it. So we are very flexible on that, because what we have seen is there was a trend where during 2021 there used to be a lot of IT professionals who have taken up different types of franchises because they have work from home culture. Then it extended to 3 days a week. Now things are more opening up and they are getting opportunities to go abroad, outside. So even 2 or 3 of our franchisees have came back to us saying that, sir, we have got an opportunity in the US, we want to go. So that's when we realized that if it is transferable, let us transfer it to somebody else rather than you shutting it down, or they are unable to focus. When they are in US, it's not going to happen. They are not going to focus on the business. So that is how it is. So it all depends on different factors. It's a complex situation, but each and every case we need to analyze and see. But mota what we commit is around 10 to 12 months. If you decently focusing on this, 10 to 12 months is good enough to recover the money.
Great. And last question. So I am a working professional. Okay, so I would like to explore this. No prior experience as such, but I just joined this discussion out of curiosity. Okay, found this interesting. So are you open for that kind of? Okay, so logistics and all. So hiring people and all that can be done. But are you open for this kind of franchise or master franchise? If at all, I want to take it.
See, I want to understand your commitment levels. Franchisees, 2 hours in a day is good enough. End of the day, 2 hours, you got a manager in place, speak to him, get the things done. 2 hours is good enough. But master franchisee driving the business is a very different game altogether. Right? That is where you need much more bigger involvement. Your money is also at stake. That is exactly why I want that investment to be slightly on the higher side, so that people do invest their time, skill, and energy to run the business. So, but franchisee, if you are able to concentrate for 2 hours a day, that will help the outlet to run. But that 2 hours is
4760
committed.
Okay. Great. Thank you. I'll connect you separately. Yeah, thank you.
Sir, I have a final question, sir. I think break-even point is clear, and if we can get the profit and loss for first-timers. But sir, like if I want to open a franchise in an upcoming area, Mumbai, Pune, like that, which is growing, sir, like what is the let's say franchisee owner profile, like it's a must have. Like without this, for example, I'm a first time person who is interested in this. What are the first steps that I should really be prepared? Because without this, then it doesn't make sense to enter. That's my what should be the characteristics, or what are the pointers I should have in mind, financially also, commitment wise also, and what I should be able to learn or ready to learn as a first time entrepreneur in such a business.
Yeah, so if you're looking at a place which is upcoming and it is still on a development phase, how much of time that will take to come to a decent decent developed space, like sufficient enough people are there, or the activities or commercial activities are going around. That's what you need to understand, whether it is 6 months or 1 year or 1.5 years, how much of time it will take for you to see that activities, commercial activities in that particular space. That you need to understand. And of course, the must have is the money to start the business and money to sustain the business. These are the two steps. Money to start the business,
Yeah.
8 to 10 lakh rupees in between, including all other aspects. Money to sustain the business, again, as I said, I don't know how much of footfall that place will get you. If you can share the information, I can do a basic analysis and let you know. And if that is understood, then you can plan for certain burn for that time being. Sometimes it might not get you, it may not get you money. It might even burn you, right? So if there is no minimum number of people not coming to your outlet because of that particular situation at that place, it can burn you. So you need to prepare for that. So money is the main thing. Then it's all about patience. If you believe in the concept, and you need to build your business. Nothing is done overnight. Even we are today because of so many years of education, lifelong lessons that we learned. So nothing is done overnight. So though the patience level has to be there. If you believe in the place that this is going to happen in this place, so you have to wait for that things to happen.
Thank you, sir. I've taken the number from RT, then I will stay in touch. Thank you so much.
So, namaste, sir.
Namaste. Prashant.
This is Yogesh, sir, from Mysore.
Yogesh.
Sir, in that initially, for franchise is 3 lakh plus GST, right, sir?
Yeah.
This includes branding, everything, sir?
Pardon?
It's include branding for mobile site, branding, everything.
No. आपका आउटलेट फिट आउट के लिए आपको लगभग 5 से 6 लाख रुपए और एक्स्ट्रा लगेगा. This is franchisee fee alone, 3 lakh rupees.
Okay.
आउटलेट में जो इक्विपमेंट्स है प्लस ब्रांडिंग है वो सब मिला के अनदर 5 to 6 lakh rupees.
Okay. Total overall cost around 10 lakhs.
Around 8 lakhs. Then अगर आपका जो शोरूम आप सेलेक्ट कर रहे हो, आउटलेट जो सेलेक्ट कर रहे हो, उधर कुछ सिविल वर्क, कुछ काम रहेगा, पेंटिंग रहेगा, तो उसका कुछ 50,000 रुपए के आसपास जाएगा.
Okay.
And statutory clearances for F&B kind of items, food department and all?
There is only FSSI license required, unless until there is specific requirement from your municipality corporation. So FSSI was installed to bring all the F&B business under one umbrella, but still the legacy system in some places it is still following. FSSI license we will get you.
So it is your responsibility to get the license for that.
Pardon?
It is your responsibility to get the license, am I right, for franchisee?
No, we will assist you in getting it. The responsibility of getting license still lies with the franchisee, but franchisee, many of the time they are freshers, they don't know where to go, how to do it. We help them to get it.
But then master franchisee also won't help you with that, or it is
we will help you to get the FSSI license. For master franchisee, you require FSSI license and shop and establishment and all. We will help you.
any support in getting the loans and all?
See, we have done 3-4 loan cases. We have done
even
3-4 loan cases. One thing that we provide is a DPR, detailed project report, right? That is already available. That detailed project report is more or less accepted by almost all banks. The format is acceptable by the banks, so we can submit. Many banks run special schemes for women entrepreneurs, and there are Mudra loans. But Mudra loan is mostly personalized one. I mean, unless until you know the bank manager well, they don't give out, because there is no collateral, nothing, right? So there are certain challenges, but we have disposed. We helped set a 3-4 franchisees to get the loan. So we are clear with that process. We can help you to understand that process and help franchisees further.
DPR is non-chargeable, am I right?
DPR
is non-chargeable. You will not be
there is no
charged.
hidden charges. कुछ भी हेल्प चाहिए आपको कोई चार्ज नहीं करने वाला है. नो वरी. साथ में ही बिल्ड करना है. इसमें चार्ज क्या है?
Sir, my name is.
हाँ जी.
Sir, minimum staff requirement.
Pardon? Staff requirement.
Yes, sir.
See, one biggest headache that we have in F&B industry is the skilled manpower. That is chef, commis, all those guys. But the point is, as soon as you invest in an outlet, you put up a chef, either they leave or they go on leave, your customers start complaining. हम लोग खुद भी कंप्लेन करते हैं ना कि अरे यार अभी आजकल ये होटल में अच्छा खाना नहीं मिल रहा, लग रहा है कि शेफ बदल गया है ना. So that is a very critical point, and we have taken that proposition out of the whole story. So now we require only semi-skilled or even freshers are good enough for us to run our outlets. So getting semi-skilled manpower or freshers are nowadays much more easier, because there are certain startups companies which have come up which are supporting this cause. One is Work India, another one is Apna. So there are certain startup, you can also Google and find out. उसमें आप अप्लाई करो, आपको 1000 रुपये में 50 CV दे देते हैं. उनको बुलाओ, आप रिक्रूट करो. आपको रिक्रूटमेंट में कुछ भी तकलीफ नहीं है आजकल. They have done a great job by consolidating all this ground level manpower to a single platform. Nice platforms.
Minimum requirement, sir, for outlets, 2 or 3.
Minimum requirement is nothing. I mean, they should have the attitude to work in F&B environment. F&B environment का रीजन मैं बताता हूँ. सब लोग छुट्टी मारने के टाइम पे इनको काम करना पड़ता है. सैटरडे संडे सब लोग एंजॉय करते हैं, इनको मैक्सिमम काम रहता है. तो वो सिनेरियो में काम करने के लिए एटीट्यूड होना चाहिए, लेट इवनिंग काम करने का एक्सेप्टेंस होना चाहिए. बाकी का जो ट्रेनिंग है हम कर देंगे, 3-4 दिन में वो ट्रेन हो जाएगा. क्योंकि मेरे जैसा बंदा है खुद खाना बना सकता किचन में. मैं बोला था ना, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू कुक, बट आई माई सेल्फ कैन ऑपरेट फ्रायर एंड मेक अ वड़ा पाव. इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट.
Sir, my name is Gopal Krishnan Mittal, and I just wanted to ask about the Punjab.
Yes, sir.
So Punjab is open, still open. There is no discussion, and just wanted to ask one more question. Do you have any running outlets in Punjab, franchises?
Punjab we don't have. Haryana we have. Haryana and Bhiwani we have.
So there is. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Actually, there is one more thing I just wanted to ask. Your model of master franchisee is based on specific states. So I am in a locality in Punjab which is adjacent to Rajasthan, Haryana, even Pakistan as well. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not like I am very much connected throughout the Punjab, in North Punjab, like in bigger cities like Ludhiana, Jalandhar. But I'm more connected towards some cities which are nearby my locality, like Sirsa district in Haryana, Hanumangarh, Shri Ganganagar in Rajasthan, plus my own state, like my own districts, plus Bathinda. So is there any way like, franchisee or master franchisee can be provided with not restrictions to the states? Like if I'm
आप कौन सा सिटी में बताया आपने?
पंजाब में मेरा सिटी है सर अबोहर.
अगोवर, ओके. एंड नियरेस्ट tier 1, tier 2?
Nearest tier 2 is Bathinda.
और कितना दूर है?
75 kilometers.
बठिंडा से 75 किलोमीटर. ओके. आपको बठिंडा से ऑपरेट करने के लिए होगा?
Sir, I can do that. It's like,
इसके लिए पूछ रहा हूँ, अगर आप मास्टर फ्रेंचाइजी पूरा पंजाब के लिए लेते हो, आप कहाँ से भी ऑपरेट कर सकते हो. इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील. ठीक है, आज आप उधर बैठ के आप मुंबई में मेरे से बात कर रहे हो, राइट? सो इट इज ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ द टेक्नोलॉजी एंड डिजिटल मीडिया प्रेजेंस, राइट? सो reaching out to people is not an issue at all. The only issue could be, I mean, that also is not an issue, but we have to make our business viable, commercially viable, right? आपको बठिंडा में रहेगा ना, आपको मल्टीपल लॉजिस्टिक्स ऑप्शंस मिल जाएंगे जिसके थ्रू आप आपका फ्रेंचाइजी को रीच आउट कर सकते हो अक्रॉस पंजाब. That is the only reason why I expect my master franchisees to be in a recognized tier 1, tier 2 town. Otherwise, I don't have any issue.
No, that thing I can do even from Shri Ganganagar as well. See, that's the reason I told you. I am based out of Punjab, but big cities of all 3 states are very nearby, connected to me. Even my family is running a branded spices business from Shri Ganganagar. Okay. So all the logistics in terms of if we want to supply anything to our distributors, our franchisees, we can easily get that thing connectivity from Ganganagar. Ganganagar is also very.
आप भी मुझे solution दे रहे हो?
नहीं, I am just saying, sir. Like my idea is, I cannot be just sticking around to Punjab state. If I want to invest. if I want to invest master franchisee,
देख लेते हैं, feasibility देख लेते हैं. राजस्थान, पंजाब, हरियाणा तीनों का feasibility देख लेते हैं. अगर आपका लोकेशन ऐसा जगह पे है जिसके थ्रू आप तीनों सिटीज को, तीनों स्टेट्स को कवर कर सकते हैं, तो we will discuss. No issues.
Okay, that was my point.
So if your appetite is much larger and want to make your business bigger, I am with you.
Okay, sure, sir.
Is there a possibility that can we use a temporary staff to do this work? You told skilled versus unskilled. There is no skilled labor here, only unskilled labor is enough to run the franchisee. Correct. So is it possible to keep, for example, a part-timer who comes and goes kind of thing? Like various times, different people come in and go.
Even the college goers nowadays do part-time for their own expenses, to cover their own expenses.
Exactly.
So many people come during peak hours. You can recruit peak hours manpower. You can do that. Absolutely. Operationally, that will be much more efficient. We just need to ensure that these guys are trained, they know their stuff. That requires 3-4 days of training. And once that is done, you can call them at say 4 o'clock in the evening and ask them to work till 10 o'clock in the evening. So it is a peak time. You can work on that. Absolutely possible.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Any more questions?
Yes. Now I can speak. Are you am I audible to you?
Yeah. Please, sir.
Right. So my name is Manal Gaur and I'm from Mohali.
Yes, sir.
One guy was there who was asking for abode, right? तो आपकी हरियाणा के साथ में, हिमाचल के साथ में, चंडीगढ़ यूनियन टेरिटरी के साथ में, मोहाली मेरा पंजाब है और साथ में मेरा होम टाउन रोपड़ है. ठीक है, तो सर इस केस में क्या हो सकता है? और बॉम्बे भी हमारा घर, बॉम्बे भी है.
सर मैं जैसा आपको बताया था कि हम लोग लॉजिस्टिकली क्या फीसिबल है वो एक बार एनालाइज कर लेते हैं. ठीक है, साथ में बैठ के एनालाइज कर लेंगे क्या पॉसिबल है, कैसा करेंगे. हम लोग जो भी डिस्कस करेंगे, जो भी कमिट करेंगे, वो प्रैक्टिकली इम्प्लीमेंट करना होना चाहिए. अगर हो सकता है तो आई एम ओपन टू लुक इनटू इट. एब्सोल्युटली नो इश्यू सर. जैसे इन्होंने भी बताया था जो राजस्थान, हरियाणा और पंजाब तीनों के बीच में है. तो दैट इज व्हाट माय पॉइंट वाज लाइक स्टेट्स गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से है, अगर वो एक रेफरेंस पॉइंट है, मगर प्रैक्टिकली अगर हम लोग लॉजिस्टिकली मैनेज कर पाएंगे, बाकी कोई चीज़ में मुझे टेंशन नहीं है. मैं वही बोल रहा था, आप उधर बैठे हो, मैं मुंबई में बैठा हूँ, कनेक्टेड है, बात कर रहे हैं, तो वो चीज़ों में आपको फ्रेंचाइजी मिलने में भी आपको ये चीज़ें हेल्प करेगी. डिजिटल मीडिया बहुत हेल्प करती है, स्टार्टअप लाइन तो है ही, प्लस उसके अलावा जो फिजिकल मूवमेंट ऑफ आइटम्स, दैट इज़ वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट. उसके लिए जो हमारा लोकेशंस है वो कितना अपने को सपोर्ट करेगा, अपना बिजनेस को कैसा प्रॉफिटेबल में रखेगा, वो समझना ज़रूरी है. वो एक बार हम लोग समझ जाएंगे तो उसके ऊपर काम कर सकते हैं.
Basically, I'm from travel background, so
Okay.
I'm having connecting three tourist destinations, right?
Yeah.
So we send people also to abroad in different countries like Singapore, Thailand, Dubai, and different countries, right? So can I think about for abroad also, like I'm having different partners, good friends also in Canada also. So is it possible that in let's say for a big expansion of business, not only stick to one place?
यस सर, आई मीन मेरा एस्पिरेशन है इंटरनेशनल जाने का. मैंने बताया था कि मेरा कोई डिस्कशंस मिडिल ईस्ट में चल रहा है, प्लस फिलीपाइंस में चल रहा है. नाउ वन जेंटलमैन फ्रॉम दिस ग्रुप हैज स्पोकन टू मी अबाउट नेदरलैंड्स, सो आई एम ओपन टू दैट. सो वी कैन डिस्कस, वी कैन सी द फीजिबिलिटी, हाउ डू वी एक्सपैंड. ऑब्वियसली मैं दूसरा इंडिया के अंदर ही मैं मास्टर फ्रेंचाइजी ढूंढ रहा हूँ, तो बाहर की चीज़ों में भी मैं वो लाइन पे सोचना स्टार्ट करूँगा मास्टर फ्रेंचाइजी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. प्रैक्टिकली मुझे मेरा रेप्लिकास बनाना है जो ओनरशिप के साथ ये ब्रांड को एक्सेप्ट करके बिल्ड करने में हेल्प करें. सर कैंपस में किधर कैंटीन में है क्या, बाहर फ्री लैंड में रहेगा, कैसा रहेगा?
शॉप होती है ना मार्केट में लगता है.
अच्छा, ओके. तो मैंने वही बोला 200-250 स्क्वायर फीट का एरिया रहेगा, तो आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट लगभग 8 लाख के आसपास जाएगा, 8-9 लाख के आसपास जाएगा.
और हॉस्टल्स में डिलीवरी के लिए फिर अलग बंदे रखने पड़ेंगे या आप
ये इन्वेस्टमेंट है आपका. जो बंदे रखेंगे आपका, उनका सैलरी रहेगा, फिर अगर वो कैंपस का कोई रेंटल्स रहेगा, वो ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट है. दैट इज ऑन अ मंथली बेसिस. आपको आपका बिजनेस से निकालना है, रेवेन्यू से आपको निकालना है ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट. ये जो पहला जो बिजनेस स्टार्ट करने के लिए जो इन्वेस्टमेंट लगता है ना, दैट इज व्हाट आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट.
तो आपको प्लीज मेरे को एक बार प्रपोजल शेयर करना है इसका,
हाँ जी.
और सेकेंडली दैट नंबर टू डिस्कस मोर इन डिटेल.
श्योर सर. तो आप आरती से कांटेक्ट में रहिए, वो हमारे साथ कोऑर्डिनेट कर लेगी. आपको जो भी प्रपोजल चाहिए वो उनके थ्रू मैं भिजवा दूंगा.
Got it. Thank you for your time and response.
Thank you. Anyone? Prashant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prashant.
I'm sorry I joined in very late. All right. And I have not seen the initial presentation and all of that.
Okay.
So my question to you is, how many unsuccessful franchises till date?
So I got 5%.
Okay. You mentioned about master franchisees sharing the profit revenues, but what about the franchisees? Like if there is investment done by the franchisee of about 8 to 10 lakhs, okay, and if the return on investment you're saying is about, let's assume 12 months, but then there is a recurring cost that the franchisee incurs on manpower, running the costs, rentals, electricity, everything, okay, which goes almost 50% up. Okay, the location has to be very precise wherein it goes up. I leave about what is the return on investment, but what is the franchisee's profit margins? what is like if he gets a franchise today, if he has a monthly revenue of, let's assume, 2 lakhs, okay, and the profits is somewhere around, I'm assuming, would be 30,000-40,000.
Okay.
So what is you as a entrepreneur or a franchise provider, your percentage? What is me as a master franchise, my percentage, and what is the franchise?
So what percentage are you expecting? I mean, I couldn't get you. I mean, 30,000-40,000
I want to know what
profit
you have
margin that he is
decided.
making. So you said 2 lakh rupees revenue and 30,000-40,000 rupees profit that he is making. He is making it for the investment that the franchisee has done.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Now, did you get my question? Now, I'm
Right.
saying, just assume like he is making a monthly revenue of about 2 lakhs. Okay. Now, he would have a net profit after taking care of manpower, electricity, everything. Now, how are we going to calculate what is the share of the franchisee or the master franchisee, the revenues that he is going to earn?
So there are couple of different models of franchising. One franchising is of large restaurants or large eateries, F&B outlets, where the preparation and service and everything is more on what I would say slow service restaurants. Okay, it is not quick service restaurant, it is slow service restaurant. We generally go for dinner with family. We order to the waiter, and then he will say, chef will make something special for you. There are many brands which works on slow service restaurant model. So there is no recurring revenue stream for franchisor unless and until he takes some X percentage of the revenue that the outlet makes, right? So that is called royalty. So generally that royalty
So I want to
5%,
know what is the I want to sorry to interrupt you. See, that's where I'm coming to. I don't want to take much time of yours, and that's where my question is. If I'm going to be a master franchisor and if I'm going to invest 30 lakhs, okay, and if I'm going to have some 20 licenses, okay, if I'm going to have 20 people, let's look at it. I get 20 people and I also arrange for financing all those 20 outlets. Okay, 10 into 20. Okay, 10 lakhs minimum investment and into 20. Okay, which is 2 crores. I get that initial investment done. I get people who can run it. Let's take it this way. I am the franchisee. I am the master franchisee. Okay. Now, what is going to be the royalty that you would be expecting? What is the royalty as a master franchisee that I will be getting? And tomorrow, if I want to give it off, all these franchisees, just hypothetical, my friends, my relatives who are not doing well, who are jobless, I get them each franchise together. Let's look at it this way. Okay. Now, what is going to be there? Now, where I come from? That's why I ask you. Most of the franchise model is unsuccessful when it comes to royalties. I will let you know. Yeah, Jumbo Vada Pav started.
So ours is a zero royalty model. We don't charge royalty because royalty is a friction point between the franchisor and the franchisee.
Okay, so the initial cost of franchise fee is the only thing that you are expecting?
No, what we have done is that's what I was trying to elaborate on my point. My colleagues always say that आप बहुत घुमा के बात करते हो, मगर मेरा point ये है कि in our case what we have intelligently done is to add that margin to the supplies that we make, and we supply most of the items that is required to run the outlet from our side, so that the franchisee feels that convenience part, as well as we make money from his sale also. So end of the month, you will easily make 5 to 7% of margin of the sale that he does through our supply of materials.
So that's again, I'm coming back to that initial part. Let's assume he makes 2 lakhs a month. Okay. So let's take in all the, I'm excluding his investment cost of 10 lakhs. Let's just park it for side. He has a monthly running cost. Okay. We look into his sales. If you say 2 lakhs per month, which would be, if you look at his manpower cost and his electrical or if the rentals, okay, do you think so he will be able to sustain the profit that he earns and he survive the rental and the manpower cost?
See, what is the profit? Profit is the expenses. I mean, the revenue after expenses.
Yeah.
Right. Assume that property belongs to him. There is no rent. So there are so many factors which decides on the profit. Even if he is making 2 lakh rupees, if he is spending 5,000 rupees on rent, 10,000 rupees on rent, his outlet can be profitable.
10,000 में तो आजकल कुछ भी नहीं है.
मैं बता रहा हूँ, ऐसा अभी आरसी के में तो 8,000 का प्रॉपर्टी है.
अगेन वो वन ऑफ केस हो जाता है.
तो पोटेंशियल दूसरा टियर 1 टियर 2 सिटीज में भी ज्यादा है. टियर 3
सिटीज में टियर 2 एंड टियर 1 एंड टियर 1 में इवन अ 200 मिलना is the rental will be from 40 to 50,000.
नहीं सर. I mean, our experience says that 25, 30, 35,000 में अच्छा प्रॉपर्टी मिल जाता है.
चलिए सर, your experience, I take it 25, 30 again to tier 2, लेकिन again that is cost, then manpower cost, minimum wages 20,000 per employee. 27.
We get it for 10 to 12,000 rupees. And secondly, these are unskilled laborers. We don't require any skill sets. These guys are as good or as bad as a courier boy, motor mechanics. That's what I said. They are helpers. They are not skilled.
Okay. Coming to the financial.
They don't have any experience. They don't have any experience in any F&B outlet. That is fine.
We are going to end this session now. Sanjeev, I'll take all queries up and I'll connect with you. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll continue the discussion over the WhatsApp and calls through my number. I have shared my number, and anyone else have any queries, they can drop through community or through LinkedIn. They can connect with us. Thank you so much for your time, for joining the event. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate Sanjeev.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
To work with you all. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.